Hey YouTube, this is Vargas, and I am back again with the last part of my DVD haul. Like I said, most of these movies that I shared are stuff that I picked up through Power Movies. All of them are actually shared movies that I got through Power Movies and through either sales. That once a month he has a blowout sale. He puts his movies on sale for a cheaper price, or I buy them from his low budget sale, which is his low budget album, which is the album where he puts random stuff at a dirt cheap price, so they go, and that's the one that I buy because that's where I get a lot of really good movies cheap and really obscure weird movies. But he also has like I said, different tiers of albums, so this is a mixture of the low budget album and stuff that I picked up from one of his other albums. So let's get started. This one, I really hope I don't have this one, but I picked up the Lilo and Stitch 2-disc Big Wave edition. I love Lilo and Stitch. It's a great cartoon. I know to a lot of people Disney is hit or miss. They have, especially recently, they have really been hit or miss. A lot of their stuff hasn't been too good. Pixar is still solid for the most part, but the Disney produced stuff is weird. And even back in the day, the Disney stuff that they would pop out was also hit or miss. Some things worked, some things didn't. But Stitch worked, but Disney being Disney, they milked the hell out of this, because they had like 2 sequels and 1 official sequel. Because Stitch has a glitch, because there's Lilo and Stitch 2, and then there's Stitch has a glitch, and one of those is the official sequel with the official with the creator of Lilo and Stitch coming back, and the other one's a pilot sort of for Lilo and Stitch the TV series. Then there's the actual Lilo and Stitch that is a pilot for the TV series, and then it spawned the TV series, which was actually pretty good. Then they had the cap to the TV series, which was Leroy and Stitch, which was the movie they made to be the finale to the TV show. And then there was a Japanese anime version of Lilo and Stitch, so they're really milking Lilo and Stitch. But the first one is really cool. I really like the first one, and this is a 2-disc set, with the movie and a whole bunch of special features. But I think I might already have this one, but if I remember right, the movie would skip, because I bought that at the flea market, and the movie would skip, so it was it was not in the best shape. But I have the single disc release of Lilo and Stitch, so I could watch it. But this one is the is this the movie? Yes, but this one is the yeah, this one looks minty fresh. It doesn't have a scratch on it. Whereas the other one that I bought at the flea market, well, that one's pretty beat up. So if I do already have it, which I'm, because I may keep saying I think I already have it, because I might have already bought an upgrade. I haven't checked, but because I know I bought a flea market version of Lilo and Stitch that was all messed up. Then I think I might have bought through Power Movies another copy of Lilo and Stitch to upgrade the scratched up one. I do that. I forget shit, especially when you get to a point where you have so many movies, you forget what you have upgraded, because when you buy a movie and it's all scratched up, you have that memory that the DVD is all scratched up, so like, shit, I gotta upgrade it. So when you do upgrade it, or at least it happens to me, I forget that I already bought the upgrade, but I still have the idea that the movie's messed up. So I just remember that I have a copy of the Big Wave edition that's scratched up. But now I'm remembering that I think through Power Movies I bought another copy to upgrade it. So I might have 2 good copies of Lilo and Stitch Big Wave edition. Oh my god! But this one was cheap. This was on his budget album, so it's fine. But if I do have 2 good copies of this one, I'll give one to my brother, who's also a big Lilo and Stitch fan. So, but I need help. I bought this one, Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Another story about El Dorado, but this is a very curious version of Dora. I knew about Dora before, but I through my kids, they start watching Dora, and I was like, well, it'll work for something because they teach English and Spanish. If you put it in Spanish, they teach English. If you put it in English, they teach Spanish. It still got kind of annoying to me. Like, oh no, please say jump and we'll jump, and I'm like, just jump. So I wasn't a big fan of Dora, but this one is like everything that happened in Dora was in the imagination of Dora. She was imagining all these big adventures. But some of it was true because there is a monkey that pops up that helps her out. So, and there is a fox, the Swiper fox. So it kind of like, was it imagination or did it really happen? I don't know. But saw this with the kids because they like Dora, and this was actually really good. I really enjoyed this, so picked it up. Another one for my never-ending Disney collection, and something that I think I might already own on Blu-ray, but I don't have the DVD, so justifying my purchase. Picked up the live-action Jungle Book adaptation. I have said this before, I am not a fan of the Disney live-action adaptations. I have not seen a single one that I can say, that was good. They all have not been good, and I don't know why they keep doing it. I don't know why they keep pumping them out. So yeah, this again, the story of the Jungle Book, I think is public domain. It's based on a book, so anyone can make a Jungle Book movie. But this is the Disney live action, and the effects were pretty cool, but not a big fan. Picked up this one, the second of A Star Is Born, and the last one that I was missing. I have. Now I'm looking here because I thought I had them there, but I don't see them. But I have the OG A Star Is Born with Katharine Hepburn, I want to say. And I bought the Lady Gaga one. But I was missing the Barbra Streisand one, so now I have, unless I'm mistaken, I have all three adaptations of A Star Is Born. So if there's a fourth one, I'm going to have to hunt it down and buy it. But yeah, now I have, to my knowledge, the second one to come out and the third one, the third adaptation. Okay, the Katharine Hepburn one is the first one. This is the second one, and then the Lady Gaga one is the third one. Unless there's another one in between that I don't know about, but I only know these three, so I'll have to research it. And if there is a fourth A Star Is Born, well then I might have to pick it up. Picked up on DVD Sonic the movie, Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, and this was good. I remember the first trailer, and Sonic looked like hot garbage. He looked god awful. He looked horrible, and everyone complained about it. And eventually, the smarter heads prevailed, and they altered Sonic to look more like the video game. I'm not a big fan of the story because it's another character from a fantastic realm stuck on Earth, boring ass Earth, on a road trip, and I hate that. The Smurfs did it. Well, to the top of my mind, the Sonic did it. It is just as cliche can be about this same story where a character from a fantastic world gets stuck on boring ass Earth and they go on a road trip, and I hate that. But Jim Carrey saves this. Jim Carrey is gold in this one. He is the Raul Julia in Street Fighter of the Sonic movie. He is amazing in this, and he's even better in the sequel, the one that came out with Knuckles. The sequel is better than this. I like the sequel a lot more than this one because that one has Tails, it has Knuckles, it has Jim Carrey being Dr. Robotnik, and I love that they call him Dr. Robotnik and not freaking Dr. Eggman. I hate the Eggman name. I like him more as Dr. Robotnik. And this was really good, but the sequel is even better. The sequel is way better. And I still like to see the TV show. They made a Knuckles TV show. And the last thing I picked up is this set of James Bond 2-disc Ultimate. This was part of a big box set. They released this box set with the thin cases, but they had like 18 movies to post there, so it makes sense. I think it got up to The World Is Not Enough, the last Pierce Brosnan movie. But these are pretty cool, even though I'm not a big fan of the thin case, because it's a 2-disc set. It has the movie and a buttload of special features. And the James Bond movies are probably the movies that have been re-released the most. And but these are pretty cool. I'm trying to collect all of the movies of the James Bond with this 2-disc Ultimate set. I think I'm only missing Goldfinger. I know I'm missing Goldfinger because I'm looking at them right now. I'm missing Goldfinger. I don't think You Only Die Twice got one, but probably did. Majesty Secret Service. I'm missing Live and Let Die in this set. The Spy Who Loved Me. And the 2 Timothy Dalton ones. Those are the ones that I'm missing. But I picked up Moonraker with Roger Moore. When I grew up, he was James Bond, so I'm kind of nostalgic for this. Then I picked up my favorite James Bond titled movie, Octopussy. So I picked up that. And Tomorrow Never Dies with Pierce Brosnan. And my favorite of the Pierce Brosnan one is GoldenEye. That was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm still missing a few to complete the sets. Like I said, the 2 Timothy Dalton one. Some Roger Moore and the early Sean Connery ones, but I'll get to them. Well, that was the last part of the haul. This one actually went a little longer because I started. Oh, and he also gave me this. It's a little Oscar figure, which I thought was pretty cool. This was. He just gave me the bag. Okay, here's your stuff. Thank you. And inside the bag was this little Oscar figure. And that's pretty cool. I really like it. I like to thank the Academy and Power Movies for this prestigious award, and my family and everyone involved. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, like always, I like to recommend the Standout. And again, Sonic 2 is better than Sonic, but this one is really good because of Jim Carrey. And Octopussy. Great title. Love that. So yes, thanks so much for watching, and it'll probably be another while until I can stack up a bunch of movies through Power Movies, and then eventually meet up with him to pick everything up. So you'll probably I'll figure out what to make on content, but you'll see more content on this channel. So thanks so much for watching, and until I see you all again, please take care and bye bye.